pick him up, put him down. That's the man that gave him the mallet.
Right in this fucking park!
The acolyte is going to get sacrificed.
Did Shaman just take the count out?
Yep.
Shaman takes the count out.
He hit him with all that acid. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by countout, George Mack!
Welcome to the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. I'm your host, DJ Dangler, and we have too much action for you today. In addition to having 2 titles on the line, we have one of my favorite matchups in all of wrestling. In addition to bringing you some of the best talent in America, Capital Pro is dedicated to bringing you innovations in professional wrestling. Innovations like the following Captain's Fall matchup. That's right. Our exclusive Captain's Fall matchup is a bout between 2 teams of 4. When any wrestler is eliminated or is pinned or submitted or disqualification or countout, they are removed from the matchup. But the match does not end until the designated captain is defeated. So, with that in mind, Capital Pro fans, let's please welcome one of the participating teams in said Captain's Fall matchup. Please make a whole lot of noise for the Wasteland. 4 fantastic competitors united on a common theme. We have Billy Ray Daniels, the modern day shaman, Kip Rude, and the Acolyte. Welcome, Wasteland. We are at the cusp of this Captain's Fall bout. We are at it now. What is going through you 4 gentlemen's mind?
First of all, the Misfits in Duality don't even have their 4th. So I tell you what, since the Acolytes are 4th, why don't y'all have your little mascot, Darling Roger, be your 4th? How about that, huh?
I think Darling Roger would make a fine. I think I'd make a fine addition to that troop.
You would.
It's well, as we do not know who you guys will be facing as that fourth, can I ask who will be your representative captain in this matchup?
As the ranking member of War Inc., you should have already known the answer to that question. And they can come out here and they can say whatever they want, but we already know who their captain is.
All right. All right, well, let's hear it for the Wasteland. And let's find an answer to that question right now, Capital Pro fans. Let's welcome out Malvado and Ramirez, the Midwest Misfits, and Duality. Coming out first, Bryce Williams, Duality, flanked by Malvado and Ramirez. Excited to have all three of you. Can't wait for this bout. I will ask what is on my mind, what I assume is on everyone's mind. Who will be your fourth?
So, for those who don't know, here in Lansing, these four thought last month after the show they were going to get one up on me. They thought I had no more friends. Thought I had no more allies. But there's one person that you didn't count on. Heck, one person I didn't even count on. He is the Purge. Sean Tyler.
With that said, we have our four.
If you enjoy the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, please join our Patreon. Visit patreon.com/American Lucha Libre and become a patron. Get access to entire events as soon as they're edited. Buy access to individual events. Join the 2 tickets tier to get monthly event tickets and access to videos. If you can't make it to ringside, this is a great way to see all the action and support Capital Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this singles match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Super Juniorweight Championship. Coming to the ring first, weighing 151 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, he is 24K! His opponent, hailing from Tulip City, USA, weighing 157 pounds, he is your Super Juniorweight Champion, Jason Blasen!
Jeff Brooks of Brooks Holding Unlimited, not here today. However, both Jason Blasen and Dante, the man with the heavy hands at ringside, are both here and should still present quite a challenge for 24K even without Jeff Brooks. Some of the fans here at the Fledge already chanted new chant. Excited here at the opportunity presented the 24K. Showing that quick athleticism, showing his shot speed, trying to spook the amateur standout Jason Blasen and the professional standout. I don't want to pigeonhole the man. Oh my!
Poor Jason.
One more day, the crowd.
I'm just saying 24K. Man, oh my God, gosh darn, I want to let that one fly. The people can't talk because they have to use my concession stand.
It is true. I'm fully into my concession stand. Drumming up the works here.
It's a winner for loser.
Business in the ring, Jason Blasen.
He's getting my traffic pull on that track.
She went right there. You know, he pulled on his straps just to readjust him with that. Good arm drag.
Jason Blasen's trying to stun the arm drag.
He did a pretty good job of putting a stop to it. He did. But at what cost? His second, Dante, right there, checking on the champ.
Doing a bit of Jeff Blasen's job.
Brooks, Jeff Brooks had other things he had to attend to.
No, certainly. This is not. I'm wondering if some of that tutelage is rubbing off. If some of that professionalism.
I would hope so.
I would think so. Excellent wrestling from 24K. Looking to secure that win in the middle of a headlock.
Try to reverse his way out of that headlock.
Yeah, some excellent ring awareness.
You see Blasen though hitching himself up, trying to get 24K shoulders down. Some smart, just the game of hidden chess.
This is such a difficult transition for an amateur wrestler to learn to the pros, adjusting to that 3-second as opposed to a spot fall pin. You can 100% change your strategy, change your approach to a move like a side headlock. Oh, look at, is he transitioning that into a choke? He might be looking for an arm trap triangle there, Craig.
He's definitely got a head and arm. 24K really are. Oh, nice. Blasen with the Greco-Roman iron rate. Able to take 24K down.
I do not want to disparage our Super Juniorweight champion in any fashion. But I believe what you see right now is a man frightened by the wrestling acumen of 24K.
I don't want to say he underestimated him, but without Jeff Brooks in his corner,
He might have.
yeah, but he doesn't have the voice of experience guiding him, directing him with the most efficient way to get things done.
When you operate on the level that Jason Blasen does, having just a handful of bullet points, a little bit of recon from that man in the corner can 100% influence what you're going to be doing in the ring and however you can accomplish it. So,
Absolutely, DJ.
so you should have just come in and tried to do things as he normally approaches there. And he sees that he is going up against that kid that can really wrestle.
Nice drop kick. Leg roll out of 24K. A lot of explosive offense out of him. Completely opposite it of the 24K. Accidentally using Jason Blasen as a battering ram to kick our referee in the face.
Oh, this isn't going to be good for him.
Was a chip right before the face punch.
24K is out.
There's nothing funny about punching someone else in the face like that. Holy smokes, Dante
You hit in the face and bad.
Dante Casson paying his
Got a big punch.
I guess, value.
Blasen has a title.
The champ is still the champ. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Super Juniorweight Champion, Jason Blasen!
These Capital Pro fans might not be thrilled about it, but joining me at ringside is the man who is still the Super Juniorweight Champion, Jason Blasen. Jason, those are some pretty strong accusations coming from the fans here at the Fledge. How would you like to respond to them?
Respond to these unintelligent imbeciles. Who cares? All these idiots are jealous. They're jealous that I have the World Super Juniorweight Wrestling Championship. They're mad because they're ugly and they can't really do it because they're from Lansing, Michigan, and we all know this place is a cesspool of unintelligent morons. But the best, the topping, the cherry on top is that yet again, I am still your World Super Juniorweight Wrestling Champion. And tonight, the man with the knockout punch, is going to lay out Mr. Onesie Only, JP. Oh no! I've got news for you, JP. Be ready for the knockout blow, because Jason and his men, Brooks Unlimited, we do it all day, every day, beat them all the time, and that, baby, that's the truth. And even you morons in Lansing know the truth always hurts.
The Super Juniorweight Champion retains again with the help of Dante Casale.
Next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, Hard to Kill Dylan Derringer goes one-on-one with the Star of Destiny George Mack. With Mike Marple still out of action, the big man looks to find purpose against one of the most dynamic wrestlers the Great Lakes has to offer. Who will walk away with their hand raised high? Find out next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.